Hey Sisteritas, hope you're doing well. I wanted to hop on and give you a little flip through of the He Reads Truth Bible. I got this Bible for my husband for Christmas and he seemed to really like it. So I told him I have to do a review for my Sisteritas and let them know what it's like. So he wanted this Bible because I had really enjoyed my She Reads Truth Bible, and I will leave a link below so that you can see the flip through on this. So because of how much I enjoyed this, he wanted the He Reads Truth because they have similar features, and he just really wanted to be able to really grow, and I think that the He Reads Truth Bible is really inviting for a man, and wanted to share so that you might think about giving this Bible to your loved one. So let's get started. You can see that they're already you can tell that this is like the woman's version, this is the man's version, even when you're taking a look at the little emblem of the Bible. So let's get started. This is the Christian Standard Bible version, and wanted to give you a little highlight on the back so that you can take a look here. Let me get this into focus. There we go. So it's really to help men get into the Word of God daily. So there's a lot of different features that really help them. There's key charts, timelines, maps, and infographics as well. And there's a lot of really good features. So here is the ISBN number. It's by Holman Christian Standard Bible Translation, which I believe is very easy to understand. It kind of reminds me of an NLT version, so it's kind of along those same lines. And there's also a 1-year Bible reading plan. So I'm going to give you some highlights here. All right, so we'll get right into it. All right, so there is a presentation page. The one thing that I will say is the pages are a little bit thin, just like the She Reads Truth Bible. I'm actually going to take off this little sleeve so that I can show you a little bit better. And it is a really pretty gray color, I will say. It's a hardback. And of course it comes in the leather, and then there's a really pretty hunter green color, which I liked as well. I ordered this off of Amazon. And then of course you can get it in Christian Bible Bookstore as well. But this is the He Reads Truth Bible. All right, and then these are the different ISBN numbers for the different types that they have. So green cloth was what I was referring to. All right, my kids are playing Legos in the next room the day after Christmas, so you may hear them a little bit. But it says men in the Word of God every day, which I think is so wonderful because that's what we would want for our men. And then there's like an introduction page. You have your books of the Bible, table of contents. So that is my one complaint is you see the table of contents, but then you see the wording of the very next page kind of bleeding through. But it is such a really nice Bible that doesn't, it didn't bother me with the She Reads Truth, and I don't believe it'll bother my husband. There is a how to read the Bible, so if you are brand new to the Bible, this is really helpful, I think. It just kind of gives you some tips. Approach it reverently, confidently, engage it broadly. Oops, almost dropped it there. Read prayerfully. So I really, really like that feature a lot. And I really believe that the Bible is a great gift for someone, regardless of where they are in their spiritual walk. You see right here, it says, what is the gospel? So this is great if you are a brand new Christian to gift this as a gift to your spouse or, fiance, boyfriend, a friend, whoever is in your life that you think would benefit from this. Whether they're a brand new Christian or have been their whole life, just reading this again might give them a fresh perspective that they hadn't they could read it in a different way than they might have thought about before. And I love this key verse right out the gate before they delve into the Bible. They get to see this verse, Romans 10:9. And you see that they call this kind of like the invitation. So then it's going to go into all of the features. So you're going to have your key verses. So in the beginning of every book, you're going to have like your highlighted verse for that book of Genesis. It was very good. And you're going to have a cultural context right here, the message and purpose, key verses, the layout. So you're going to have nice, generous margins, a nice font, maps, read and understand Genesis. And then you're going to have some extras as well, the time of the patriarchs. All right, so now we're going to go into some extra features. Basically, this is going to let you know like what pages these are on. So why are there 4 Gospels? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and then it kind of goes into other little, like here's the Beatitudes. You're going to go to that page. So it's going to give you a little bit of more of a guide. The Lord's Supper, which I think that that's helpful as well. All right, and then this is what I think is really cool in the He Reads Truth Bible, which they have in the She Reads Truth Bible, is everything's kind of color coordinated. So you're going to see in the Old Testament, it's going to be green for Pentateuch, navy for historical, wisdom and poetry. We've got major prophets and minor prophets, so light and dark gray. So you're going to see these colors, and then that's going to be the theme of that book. And so I really feel, and then you're going to see that in the New Testament, that really helps that visual learner to kind of be able to process what that theme is for that book of the Bible. So I think that's really cool. And this is a new feature to the He Reads Truth Bible that I didn't see in the She Reads Truth, but it's the language of the Bible. So they're going to really go into detail on the different languages, which I think is super cool. And then you get this, this chart right here, which you can take a look at. And you're going to get an introduction to the translation. And then you're going to go right into Genesis. So as we saw, you have your key verse. And in every book of the Bible, you're going to have a feature of what is the background, the timeline, and the message and the purpose. And I think this is really cool. Give thanks for the book of Genesis. It gives you like a way of how you're applying that to your life when you give thanks. So I think that that's really cool. So like, for example, I'll give you, we'll go to the beginning of Leviticus just so that you see that. You're going to have your key verse, Leviticus. So you're going to have your timeline, message and purpose, and background. And you're going to give thanks. So you're going to see how that, why you're giving thanks, how that kind of applies to your life. So I think that's really cool. All right, so going back to showing you the features here, I'm going to turn the page. And then you're going to have a reading plan, just like in the She Reads Truth Bible. So you've got week 1 all the way through week 5. And then you can read Genesis 1 through 3, and then you can go deeper as well and read some other verses. And then you have like an outline as well. So chapters 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 5 and 6. So that's pretty cool. And it continues. And then I wanted to highlight how cool the font is. So again, it's like really manly. It's a really cool font. All of the graphics that they give, it just seems like it's a very manly and very well thought out. You can see creation days. It's just a really cool, well done Bible. And I think it's really inviting for any man that wants to get into the Word of God. You're going to have some timelines, as you see right here. So lots and lots of features that would get you excited. Okay, you've got a map here. Excuse me. So every time you flip, it only takes a little bit of time until you get to another like feature that kind of, the pages kind of stick a little bit, like another feature where you can go a little bit deeper, like this one, for example. And then again, you have your margins on the side that you can write in. It's written like a story, so it's not the 2 columns, it's the 1 page story. So super cool. And give you like a little flip through here. Then you have your 2 bookmarks, which I think are really, really beneficial. You have your 2 different bookmarks right there. And then when you go into the back of the Bible, you're gonna have some other features. Let me show you this. This I thought was really cool. Just to kind of give you an example of some of the really cool, like I like the black, I like the red font there. I just think this looks really cool. Then you've got like the gray. Look at that, that looks really cool. So now let me see, that red right there, if you go back into your color coding, let me see if that looks to be, there we go. That's the theme for June, just to kind of give you an idea. All right, and then you're gonna go to the back of the book, back of the Bible, and you have some extra features. You're gonna have your key verses page. And this is really cool because you can do this for memorization. So you have like Genesis all the way down, you see your key verses. So I think that that's a really cool tip, or feature I should say. And then you have also a reading plan. If you didn't want to stick to the one that was in the beginning of each book, you can do this in the back of the book, which is a Bible in the year. And you can stick to this reading plan. And then your husband or spouse, whoever you gift this to, can just check it off. Super cool. And it'll go by each month. So they can just start each year and work their way through. And look, in the beginning of that month, it also gives like another verse, which I think is really cool. And you have your table of weights and measurements, and there you go. So that is the He Reads Truth Bible, and I hope that you found that helpful. It's by Holman. This one got a little bit dented there, but it is going to be so nice for my husband. I'm really excited that he gets to dive into this, and I hope you Sisteritas enjoyed. So give this video a thumbs up if you like it, if you're going to go out and get this Bible for your loved one as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to the Sisterita Club, let us know. We'd love to welcome you. And if you aren't, make sure you subscribe to the Sisterita Club and become a Sisterita. All right, bye.